to YouTube with Lycheese, which is, by the way, my first fast project, which is like variable function, nothing at all. But this is my first project, and I really like this because I had to find a way. Okay. So it seems like this is working. First time in my life that something made by me is working, and we can just go on. So I have this program which is Lycheese, and it is a screencasting tool. It can stream to media server like Justin TV, YouTube, Watch People Code, and something else. But this time I'm watching the stream, and there is video, which I really like this. And it seems like YouTube can just downscale the video to something which is more viable for us, like 144 pixels, which is like nothing, but it's working. And so I can just edit my information. Maybe what should we call our video? Like Vala again. Okay. So this is the video, and we should try to find something. Oh, yeah, this is it. I should just publish this to Reddit. Watch people code. Really sorry, because I did this before, but it wasn't like this good. Oh, I'm missing something. Second. Okay, should be working now. I don't know, maybe. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, it's working. So I just guess just hang out in the chat, and we can begin in 5 minutes. It's okay, so that maybe someone can just pop in and see something. Oh, so if you have question about the project, you can find more information in the description of this video, because it's my first personal project in Faust, blah blah blah, and I did it with Vala, which is a very useful programming languages sponsored by the GNOME Foundation as someone said it is power dead because no one is using it, but I think that it is fairly good and production ready. There is a subreddit on Reddit that talks about Vala. I usually hang out there, and some other hang out there. Mainly the core developer and the core developer of Vala and the core developer of Valum, which is a web mirror framework. And I would like to use this, but I don't have any experience at all in that, so maybe I just study it for a term. Lycheese is hosted on GitHub. Good. So let's see you in 2 minutes. Stream is, I don't know. Oh yeah. Starting. ACT. Oh, okay. I guess we are back to business. Okay. So maybe this may be good. So this is my first project in open source, blah blah blah, and I have hosted it on GitHub from 2 months now. It doesn't. I even got a star. It's like my first star from my first project. It's really cool. I like this much, and it's 99% Vala and 1% shell. I don't even know how they pick this information, but if you can just read, we can read together my readme, and I can show something cool. So, Lycheese is this application to stream live events from your devices, computers, maybe mostly, to services like YouTube Live, Twitch, Ustream, and all the others, and Watch People Code, which I really suggest you look into. But most importantly, it's running on a Celeron, which is like the worst processor ever. I don't even know if I can just... Oh, maybe we can see something cool, because I have the Intel GPU top. I don't really remember. Oh yeah, Intel GPU top. And permission denied. Sudo. That will do. Okay, as you can see, it is very fast because I'm using GStreamer, and GStreamer is using something which should be the CPU to just encode the stream and in a valid format, which is H.264 file stream, and just send it to a server. And that's it. I don't really do anything else. It's like ultra fast, and we can see the most important part of the project, which is not README, but is in the source code, in the streaming.vala file. So everything that use GStreamer use a pipeline. A pipeline is just a bunch of pipes, so nodes that are connected, in which a stream, like a video stream or an audio stream, pass into the pipes and goes into a sink. This is really cool because it's so simple, everyone can understand it. And just seeing this, you can see that I have an audio file, an audio element, which is the origin of my audio, a screen element, which is this video region, and then we have something like this audio queue and AAC encoder, because YouTube is very strict on the format you can upload, and you have to have each 264 stream video and an AAC or an MP3 encoded audio stream. But I find that AAC is better because you can't have an MP3 stream encoded with the streamer uploaded to YouTube, and it is very... I don't really like this. I think it's not good for us, but it's working. It's working. So I don't know if are we streaming? Yes, we should be streaming. And please comment everything that you cannot comprehend, or if it's a problem, because I really need feedback on this. So audio and screen are the sources, then audio is flashed into a queue, then in an encoder that gets just the right amount of chunks from the queue, and this is the fact with the queue, but because you have to have a bucket that you can just fill, and then you can just flash it to an encoder, and the encoder is happy. And again, I have a screen, which is a source, and a color converter, because you have to convert colors from the screen color to something else. I don't even know why, but it just gets everything by itself. Then we have another queue, which is a bucket you can fill, and then you flash it in the encoder, and the encoder is happy. Then, so we have two streams, one audio streams and one video streams, and you have to mix it into a FLV format, which is a proprietary format, but it's documented and that's good. But we should really push to WebM live streaming, which I may talk sometimes, and maybe in the future. So we have this mixer, and then we can just fill another bucket, which is the stream queue, and then you flash the stream queue into the RTMP sync. The RTMP sync is a specialized node which just take something in as input and flash everything to the network. And this is really cool because you don't have to do anything else. It just works. So let's skip this part, which is I have to have a pipeline, because stream pipeline, it's a GStreamer pipeline. So you can just add this element to the pipeline and then link them together. So you can see screen is linked to video queue is linked to color convert to the encoder, and the encoder to the mixer. As in audio, which is shorter, but you get the source and you link it to the queue to the encoder, and the encoder to the mixer, and that's it. Then you have the mixer, you link it to the stream queue, the stream queue to the sync. That's it. So this is one really important part where we just create everything, and if something it's not created, it's just a catch-all if block, and it's outputs like, oh, I couldn't create an element, I'm really sorry, but it is just on the standard error. So maybe we should just wrap this in a notification for the user, like, oh, you have to install everything. But this shouldn't be a problem, because we should just use a package manager. So I don't think this is something to be really fond of. And then another part, which is, this is the common init where we create everything. Then we have the encoder init, the mixer init, and the screen init. That's it. We are just creating everything, then we get the encoder and we set something. For example, we have to have constant bitrate encoding, so we set the pass property to 0. Then we set the byte stream to false. The maximal distances between two keyframes to 60 frames, which is like 2 seconds or something else, because the H.264 video format requires keyframes, and between two keyframes you just update different what changes. Okay, it's very cool, but to do live streaming you have to have more keyframes, because if someone pops in and can't see anything for like 5 minutes, this is very inefficient way to do live streaming. So those are settings. I don't remember how did I interpolate them, but they are the settings I had to find. So it's tuned for zero latency, which is, oh yes, everything, that's it. Don't super complicate it. It's just streaming. You just encode it in H.264, but just don't over optimize it. It's cool. We are cool. And then speed preset, ultra fast. We just want speed. Don't worry about quality trade-off. Okay? And that's it, because this is done for live streaming, and live streaming should be fast and should be done such that the user gets the stream faster than anything else. So then we set the maxer to produce a streamable output, and the RTMP sync is set to a fake RTMP location. You can see that it points to my localhost, and it can be useful because I have a RTMP server on my laptop to try everything when I don't want to just stream anything to YouTube. But this should be done always, because otherwise it will just pop up an error and say, oh, the RTMP sync cannot be initialized, and that's it. So, screen init. This is very important. Use the image, because the image is like a protocol, and it just pops the update in the screens. So if there is no update, do not add frames to the stream. And obviously we want updates in the video stream, even if it doesn't happen anything like now. The screen is just standing still, or I don't know, but it doesn't work without using the image. So to do a live stream, you have to set this thing to false. But so this is what in the future. It's nothing like important things, but the really important thing is this set RTMP method, which takes the URL and the key and just set the location or of the RTMP sync to the provided URL with the provided key. And that's it. This is the pipeline. It's like the simplest thing ever. The streamer is simple. And what should we do now? I told you that I have lots of ideas, and those ideas are in the branches of my project. And today I would like to do notification, because I already did something. And your date is get rebase master. Super. Okay, so my last work was draft for the notification issues, and I would like to see what I did, because I don't remember. So, oh, I added a notification variable in the application file. Then I initialized the notification, and in listen for pipeline events, what happened there? Listen for pipeline events. Introduced to listen for signals from the pipeline. Application listen for these signals from pipeline. Oh, we have pipeline start okay and pipeline start error. Signals are something really cool in Vala, which is you can just add a function to an empty function to your object and say, oh, this is a signal. This is used to communicate to the world that you are having something, and you just throw a signal like, oh, this is a flag, red flag, and you just wave it around, and the word is seeing, or no one is seeing, maybe. Just you have to watch for signals from other. So as we can see, we have a listen for pipeline events method, and streaming pipeline can signal that the pipeline started okay, and we can just use this notify streaming okay, or if the pipeline signals that there was an error, pipeline start error, we can just connect it to this other function, which is notify streaming error. Those are the two functions, and are notify streaming okay, where we see just that your video is streaming, and we send a notification, and notify streaming error, we set the body to the notification to could not start the streaming, error with the streaming pipeline. And this is because we don't want to do anything else. There will be a log of what happened, and we can just see what happened in the log, and that's it. So this is the application file, and now because I had implemented this signal and function with that I'm listening to the signal in the application, you can see that I have just this public signal void pipeline start error function in the streaming file. So in streaming.vala there is an empty function which is the public signal, and another public signal for pipeline start okay. And if in the pipeline we cannot start the pipeline, there is a standard error, a message logged to the standard error, and we can just call the signal and everything will just bubble up to the largest namespace, and that's it. If someone is watching us and watching for this pipeline start error signal, you can just catch it, connect to another function, and just execute that function. That's it. And so, if this is it, I just want to try and make it, because my project is based on the GNU build tool, and so I can just try to see if it compiles, but it should work because the last time I tried it, blah blah blah, lots of text, it doesn't, but it compiles. So now we have Lycheese, and it should be working with notification. I don't know if I can say something like I just edit this, because every time I launch the same application, it just pops the previous. I'm currently running Lycheese to stream this. Okay, so if I launch the newly compiled Lycheese, it just pop off the first that I'm already running. So we are running Lycheese test now, and we should recompile everything else. Okay, so Lycheese. Oh, as you can see, there is another button I added because maybe you just want to mute your phone microphone, but I don't mind. Maybe I should remove it. I don't know. Something will do. Okay, so record and stream, blah blah blah, rtmp / 137.0.0.1. I don't remember the exact, but this is cool. Oh, pipeline is playing. This is good, but I don't see any notification. Not cool at all. I don't like this. This is not cool. So the pipeline was stopped, and there should be a way to see if I have a notification from, I don't know, this is not good. Maybe. What happened now? It should pop out notification saying, oh, Lycheese is streaming, the pipeline is okay. But, what happened? Let's see. Oh, there are a lot of files there, but we don't mind having them. So maybe we should add something to the gitignore file. Okay. So I don't want to see .c.o. I don't want to see the makefile .in, the makefile, and this AC local .m4. Oh, automate. Location. There are too many. Oh, this maybe config log and config status. Maybe I should declare them. Configure dep comp doc too many. Everything which is an archive and everything which is stamp is missing. Old, I don't even know what is old. And sources dot anything. So, get status. Interesting. Okay, so we should look at config log, because I don't really know what it is. This file contains any message produced by compiler when running config. To add debugging if config makes a mistake. Oh, cool. So I don't really mind having this around. Lycheese test is there, and it's the only change I made that makes sense. Oh, I know this. I got this. Because I have this id output.lycheese test application ID, I need a ed output lycheese test desktop file in my desktop folder. So I just copy it because there is local share application. There we have IT output, etc. And I just copy it in local share application Lycheese minus test desktop. Yeah. So now we should just see something more, which is Lycheese that double slash Woo! Okay, your video is streaming. And we can just dismiss this notification. Very cool. And then, if we toggle the button again, we should see another notification which isn't firing. So, why isn't firing this notification? Maybe we haven't listened for the notification at all. No? So, the notification is there. The application ID is done. The application ID desktop file is done. And we have the notification on quit, the inhibit, and listen for streaming event. Listen for pipeline event. When stream pipeline stop, okay, notify. And when stream pipeline start error, connect, notify streaming error. So that's it. I didn't listen to the This is okay. I got this. The problem is I notified the user that the pipeline has started correctly, but I didn't have time or the wit to think that maybe the user wants something that say, oh, your video, the streaming, it just stopped, okay? So maybe we should just add another thing like this in the next 12 minutes, maybe better, because I want to. Oh, we have 8 minutes. Okay, no, we are in a hurry. So maybe we should jump something there. The pipeline was stopped, and just add a mock dot pipeline stop dot connect, and connect it to something important, maybe like notify streaming stopped.
Guarda,
Mm-hmm.
è un attimo qui, facciamo un esperimento.
Ok. Sì,
Io ho pigiato questo pianeta, l'ho ritrovato, no? Però appena l'ho pigiato.
I'm sorry, we were interrupted by my father, which needed a hand. And so, we have just 4 minutes now. 3 minutes. Okay, we should do this. We should just add a notify streaming stopped. Oops. Mm-hmm.
Forse la soluzione intelligente però sarebbe un'altra. Guarda un attimo se ti torna, ma a me mi sembra giusta.
Dammi 4 minuti.
Sì.
And we should have now a pipeline stop signal in the streaming dot vala public signal. So when we stop the pipeline and the pipeline could be stopped, we just use the pipeline stopped signal, and that's it. In the application, we just uncomment the part where we added the listening for signals. The pipeline was stopped, must be removed. This comment. Okay. And that's it. Make. Ooh. In application Vala 348. Syntax error. Yeah. This part of the comment shouldn't have been removed. The name pipeline stop does not exist in the context of string pipeline. Pipeline stop connect. Yeah. I don't know. We changed the name too many times, so maybe I should just work on the streaming pipeline and streaming stop. What button it found? Should be stop. Okay. And public signal void pipeline stop. Okay, I like this more because there is the subject, verb, and what happened. So, pipeline, stop, okay. Stop. Okay. And pipeline, stop, error. Wait, that's good. Source application. Oops. Too fast. Next. Now listen for streaming events. No. Pipeline, stop. Okay. And we should add this. The pipeline could not be stopped. Streaming dot pipeline stop error dot connect. Oh, notify stream stop. Error. This start. Okay. Notify stop. Notify streaming start. Error. Streaming stop. Okay. Stop error. Notify streaming start. Okay. Streaming start error and streaming stop. Oops. Okay. Now just copy this there. And this could not stop the streaming error with G streamer pipeline. Oh, we should set the notification title to something more explicit, like error Lycheese and counter and error. Yeah, I should use this even there. Here we go. Make. Compiles. Good. And if I see something like RTMP, the letter this should be good because Your video is streaming. Cool. Your screencast is stopped. Cool. And if I don't use something like RTMP server but just an HTTP one, it should say, oh,
Dove l'hai lasciata la macchina blu?
l'ho lasciata in via Verbera, lato Ziaida, in
Non
fondo.
a regola,
No, è un posto solo vicino alle strisce, ma non c'era nient'altro. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. And you? What you are? Oh, Telegram, quick, ti sei fregata.
Vieni a darmi il tuo conforto di montatore modello, vieni.
5 minuti per favore. So, I don't really know what happened there, because it shouldn't be working. Like, it should say with a notification that there is no way that you can stream to your server. So maybe, like, let's say rtmp.google.com and keep rolling. Your video is streaming. I don't like this. No. Let's try again. Like http://google.com. Oh yeah, maybe we should just add port and see. Your video is streaming. Cool. Okay, that's something that doesn't really work with my pipeline. So maybe next time I'll just see if I can do something about that. But no, I should really go because my planet needs me. Get commit. Added. Wonderful. Notification. For error reporting. And we should merge it. Woo! Okay, that's it. It was really a pleasure. We have done an hour of work, maybe, mostly. No, like half an hour. But it was a pleasure to work with you. If you have any question, or you want a feature working on Lycheese, we can work on this. And